Hi, we're going to show you how to fill in the California Living Will form, otherwise known as the California Advance Directive. Now, what is a California Living Will form? Before we get into it, it's basically a document that allows you to state ahead of time what you would like to happen in the case that you ever become in a vegetative state. So say you're like 90 years old and you get into a vegetative state, you're in a coma, and the doctors are saying that to your family that you're never going to get out of it. You can write down on this form what you would like to happen. So in order to download this form and start filling it in, we want to just click on the PDF link. And this is a fillable PDF form, so wherever we see a line, we can enter. So if you want, you can read all this mumbo jumbo, but it's pretty much just terms and conditions that they want you to read so that you know exactly what you're doing. So Advanced Healthcare Directive, we just type right in here, Johnny Appleseed, and the date, 2015. So it also has the option for a power of attorney for healthcare. So say you want to have somebody make these decisions on your behalf, you can fill in this part and have someone, such as a family member or friend, make the best case situation for you, because obviously the living will form is more of a black and white document where it doesn't really get into the fine details of, say, there's medical advances, and such as a family member could make a better judgment than probably you could trying to forecast ahead of time. So if you're looking for a power of attorney for healthcare, you want to enter that person's name in this area. And say one of your sons or daughters is a real lazy person and you want to have a secondary person as well, you can do that with this alternate agent. But as long as the designation of this agent shows up, they have the final say. And then if you have two really lazy, I guess, sons or daughters, you can elect a third, but I doubt that would be necessary. So then you can select the agent's authority. What exactly do they have authority over? If I initial on this line, my agent's authority is to make healthcare decisions for me takes effect immediately. So say you're already getting up there in age, you can elect to have it be immediate by just initialing there. Agent's post-death authority. Usually you want to make sure that they are not allowed to have any authority, because typically you don't want their incentive looking forward to your death, but you can do so if you'd like right here. And then now we can get down to the nitty-gritty of it, the end of life decisions. Do you want to choose not to prolong, basically cut the tubes, or do you want to choose to prolong and take up space in one of California's wonderful hospitals while you're just rotting away? So this is where the form really is, which one you want to do. Other wishes, if you have different or more specific instructions other than the ones marked above, such as what you consider a reasonable quality of life and all this fun stuff, you can describe it right in these lines, what exactly the decisions that you want. Do you want to donate your organs at death? I would suggest that you do, but it's 100% up to you. And then you can illustrate gifts right here. Primary physician, if you want to enter your primary physician, because usually this form will be brought to the hospital. It's always a good idea to enter that here. And then you want to sign. And once you sign, it becomes a legal document and date. And so you always want to have this around with you. You usually want to send one to your primary care physician so that if something ever happens to you and they look up your medical records and they call this person, that they'll obviously pull up this document. In the state of California, you need to have at least 2 witnesses for this form or a notary public sign. And that just about wraps it up. So this is how you can fill in and write your own California living will.